Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick devotional thought for you guys today. I'm actually going to do something with you that I did with my students a couple weeks ago, and we were learning about the Beatitudes. So this is an object lesson about the Beatitude in Matthew chapter 5 verse 5, which says, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth." I have something I want to show you. I have in my hands here a lump of clay. Now, you can't probably tell very much from the video, but this clay is very hard and cold and not really able to be shaped. As I try and bend it, it just kind of breaks apart and gets all crumbly in my hand here. But I'm going to continue to work this clay in my hands. And as I do that, the clay will start to warm up and stick together better, and it'll become more soft and more pliable. So what I'm doing to the clay right now is actually called meeking the clay. Meeking is an old English term, and meeking the clay means to do just what I'm doing. I'm making it soft and pliable so that it can be shaped into something. But what do you think it might mean for people to be meek then, if I'm meeking this clay? I think it means that we are able to be shaped in God's hands. It means that we're not big-headed or arrogant or power-hungry and wanting to do everything our own way. Instead, we let the Holy Spirit guide us to live God's way. So being meek means that we are being pliable, just like this clay in my hands that's becoming soft and able to be shaped into something. So now that it's sticking together a little bit better, I can shape it into something. And I'm going to make it into a cube because I'm not that talented with pottery. But there we go. There we have clay that's able to be shaped. So I'm going to show you another way of thinking about the word meek. And I have a picture here for you. So I have a picture of a man riding a bucking horse. It's not very well under control. So another use for the term meeking is often it's used when you're referring to meeking a horse. Now, meeking a horse means it's the process of taming a wild horse so that it will be under control. Now, when someone is meeking a horse, they don't want to take away the strength of the horse. Instead, they want the strength of the horse to become under their control. When the strength of the horse is under the control of the trainer, then the horse is useful to the trainer. And it's the same way with us. When we bring our strength under God's control, we are able to be used by Him. We're useful to God. God doesn't want to take away our strength, just like the trainer doesn't want to take away the horse's strength. Rather, He wants our strength to be under His control, and we can choose to do that. So meeking something is like making it soft and pliable like the clay, and it's also like bringing strength under control. Both those things are also like being humble. And I think we know that humble means, or humility means, to not be arrogant or proud or boastful, but to be humble and gentle. So I'm going to share with you a Bible verse that talks about being humble and how that might look like in our lives. It's in Ephesians 4:2, and it says, "Always be humble and gentle, be patient, and accept each other with love." So when we choose to be shaped in God's hands like the clay, and when we choose to have our strength brought under God's control like the trainer and the horse, God will teach us to be meek in the way that we relate to others. And we will be humble and gentle and teachable instead of being arrogant or selfish or proud. And we won't brag about our abilities or show off. And when we choose to live this way, God will bless us with real happiness. So I hope that you guys will remember about being meek the next time you see a piece of clay or the next time that you see a horse, and let those things be objects that remind you of how we can bring our strength under God's control and allow Him to shape us and guide us to live His way. So I hope that you all will choose to live humbly and meekly today. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day.